none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. Sugar Ray Robinson, 5'11" tall, weighed in at 147 pounds. He's got a reach of just over 72 inches. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Terence Bud Crawford, weighing in at 140 pounds. He's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York. Terence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
All right, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And we're underway in round one. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Incredible work rate. He takes that jab. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talking about Robinson in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
You're much better Good work. That's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back in his place.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
And I tell you, now come on, you're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and get back out.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll run.
You're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get
jabs working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Right.
You done all that work in camp. You gotta get it.
Round. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Back out there and lose them.
And don't get carried away. Think about the defense on end and think about what you do. Good work.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover now.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Are you all right? You're out of there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. This is Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And standing across the ring from him in the flesh, Terence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know what? Nobody believes they're going to lose.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico. Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Look at this. These fighters are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is the fight of pride.
All right,
This
I
is
went
two
over the
warriors
rules.
that want to get in there
I want you to
and
protect
beat the
yourself
hell
at all
out of each other.
times.
This is
And
that
what I say,
fight.
So a
you must
capacity
obey.
crowd here
Good
for
luck.
this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? And this with that jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. They exchange punches. Defense is not an option for these two. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Perfect counter shot. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get back out there and win the round.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this.
Your middle, can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Yeah, basics. Just get your rhythm back. Here we go again. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Let's get out.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it.
And your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will...
You're getting soft on me. Well, the fight's not over.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to
Unfortunately,
go.
this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
On to the second round. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. In that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're gonna get it. Kitchen sink.
Good work.
Good work behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Back in. Now it's a tougher fight and he's gonna be confident. You gotta take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
Putting up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work.
Axe. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
It's on the end of what you do. Good work. Just get him on the end of the...
It's a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there, you win it.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Focus. Get your mind back on the job.
And don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Missing with the hook.
Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punch caught him clean. Both men step back for just a moment. Went for the counter punch, but doesn't score. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I need you to fight, kid. Great round. Just keep him on the
back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you...
That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no fix.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can miss...
There and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into it.
Great round. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good.
Right, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
6. Get your rhythm back, then we go again. Don't worry about that round.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is If it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Can't land that jab. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Threw the hook, didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Good man.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you...
Straights down the middle, can't miss it. Great work, stay focused, don't...
Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it. I need you to focus on what you'll do.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
Let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Go back out the fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Don't be...
Here we go again. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
But we don't care. We don't ride it out. Go out there and finish it. Just the same again. Don't change too much.
There's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that jab not going to score. Trying to land that jab. That counter shot lands. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez Alvarez in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence beautiful.
That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
In your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Let's get out there, get your boxing back together. Just take the round off,
Be focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab, and don't get...
You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stick him on the end of your jab.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Terence Crawford just got rocked. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You know, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Perfect counter lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Right, let's go out there.
Good work. Hey, good work out that kid. That jab's looking
Out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and breathe.
great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shot.
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will...
Get back out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
I mean already, that right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it.
Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Set him up.
Into the jab and then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop it.
Here we go. It's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Straight right just misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched.
Crawford got hit hard, and down he goes. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Talking about Crawford in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
Round. Just keep him on the end of your jab.
You get on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much...
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots, yeah?
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Get too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about the...
Breathe when you're stepping round. I need
Time
you to
winding down as we get set for another round.
Nice. Those 1-2s.
You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back.
And there's the bell for round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his leg is gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Hook won't score. Holding nothing back here in the round. Nice counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch. Missing with the hook. Beautiful counter shot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punching. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
There's a lot on the line here.
What about great work? I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Forget about that round. It was a bad round.
Him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
You getting soft on me? Well, the fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid. You had everything in the bag, and now you're gonna let him back into it.
Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
Just come on, you've let him back into the fight. You're way better than this.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
You were thinking, you were smart, you were loading up.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Don't be...
There's the bell to start round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
They exchange punches. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Straight right just misses. There's a counter shot. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Just stay focused.
Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you keep smart.
Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
You're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your...
What you're doing, the gaps will appear. Just get him off.
Stop him in his tracks. Let's get out there, get your boxing...
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up.
Breathe when you're stepping around. Get your mind back on the job.
Thinking. You were smart. You were loading up. You were
and that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
You're way better.
Carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused.
It's round 10. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Have to be careful careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Misses with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be looking.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths.
He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep him.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the...
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up. Great work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change.
It's a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there and win this.
You stay focused now. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't...
You've let him get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it.
Stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Don't be looking there for one shot at it.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on. You've let him back in.
And there's the bell for round 11. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
He threw a punch and just got countered. The straight right just misses. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter lands. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
What the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
All the way through camp. Get this boxing back together.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
It's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there. You win this next round for me, kid. You getting soft on me?
Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Can't miss him. Great work.
You had everything in the bag, and now you're going to let him back into it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him any free shots.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than...
You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Great work. You were thinking. You were smart. You were loading up.
There's the bell for round 12. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. Disaster averted.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get...
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. You all right?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Swing and a miss with the left hook. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Not the way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
You know what? That's fair. And for the fans, I feel sorry for the fans because they wanted to walk away with some winner. But eventually, these guys are going to have to do it all over again. A draw. Suck it up, Buttercup.
Welcome to the WBC Arena. The time is now as we get set for what should be an incredible matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first, Saul Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. And he'll be facing Terence Bud Crawford, 173 centimeters tall, weight 63.5 kilos with a reach of 188 centimeters.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Saul Canelo Alvarez, a four-division, multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Terence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing, here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terence Bud Crawford.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is an arena fight. You couldn't have got anybody else in this place.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Couldn't land that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That jab won't score. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. That hook was off target. That big hook doesn't land. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your shots off and don't...
Nice round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Just
Last one round. Nothing. Don't worry about it.
the gaps will appear and he'll start tiring up. Good work, you.
And get that jab back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give...
And let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care.
Yeah, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Stop.
Go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there.
Yeah, greatly. The jab's working.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just the same again. Don't change.
Here we go. It's round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Nice counter-punch right up the middle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. counterpunch. He missed with that jab.